I will put my.
Hello, microphone check. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3.
এইটাকে টাচ করার দরকার নেই, খালি আপনি মাঝে মাঝে দেখে নেবেন যে ক্যামেরাটা অন আছে। এখানে ডাইনিং খেলা আর কেউ নেই, ডাইনিং খেলা কিছু লকিং একদম নিচে নামিয়ে দেবেন, তাহলে আপনার ডিস্টার্বেন্সটা হবে না। এটা এক মাসের রইল আর কি, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই। Then lock the meeting so that nobody else can join the Zoom. And nobody knows that somebody can deep in or not. For that reason, if you feel that you can join, but time to time you just check whether the things are there or right or not. Now the camera is on. Okay. Okay, fine. Please. Okay.
এই তো এটা অরিন্দম দত্ত, এটা স্বপন চৌধুরী, ঠিক আছে। স্বপন চৌধুরী তো বললাম, আর অরিন্দম দত্ত এইটা, ঠিক আছে। আর আমার হচ্ছে এইটা সন্তোষ সারণ, ঠিক আছে। ন্যাশনাল অ্যান্থেম এখান থেকে চলবে। যখন চিফ গেস্ট ইন্ট্রোডাকশন করলাম না পূর্বে, যখন মিট আওয়ার চিফ গেস্ট করবি ক্লাব প্রেসিডেন্ট, আমি যখন বলবো তখন এই স্লাইডটা চালাবি ক্লাব প্রেসিডেন্ট। এটা আমি এইখানেই করে রাখছি। ঘটনা একদম ইয়েতে দিয়ে দিবি। স্লাইডস সাথে দিয়ে দিবি, এই পড়ার পর এরর করবি, অটো করা। ঠিক আছে।
তোমারটা সময় খালি অসুবিধা নেই।
আর না চালাবি এখানে বসবে না, যদি কোনো অসুবিধা হয় তাহলে আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
কিন্তু সেটা এখনই তো
তাহলে শেয়ার আপনি বিভিন্ন গ্রুপগুলোতে তাহলে পোস্ট পাবলিসিটি অবশ্যই, তাহলে শুরু হওয়ার পর আমি শেয়ার করতে রাইট।
Good morning, friends. Hello. Hello. Good morning, friends. And welcome you to Shantiniketan. That's the 7th of August. We are supposed to start the first district program of this year 2023, RRT 3240, the membership development program for Shampur Sharan. So, may I request all of you to have your chair? Those who are yet to take the breakfast, please firstly finish it as fast as you can.
অসুবিধা কোথায়?
We are about to start our membership development program Shampur Sharan. Within 1 minute, may I request all of you to take your chairs? So we are about to start. May I request Shudipto, the host club president, and the seminar chair program to please come forward, as well as Shubhashish, please be around the stage. Shushilda, please be around the stage. So
লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং হচ্ছে। লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং হচ্ছে
So our chief guest has arrived. We are just starting our program. Good morning once again. Good morning. Please have your seats. So let us start. Shampur Sharan on the first district program of 3240 this year 2023. The membership development program. We have a good class. All the dignitaries, and we are just to start the program. As all of you know, we are starting a little bit late, so there will be a time that you speak. Be prepared for that. Maybe we are supposed to cut the time allocated to you for your presentation. And I will be using one rule. Every time before your end of speech, 1 minute prior to that time, a bell will ring, and you will be supposed to finish 1 minute of that ring of the bell. However, so may I request Host Club President Shubhito to take his seat over here. And Secretary Shubhashish to felicitate Host Club President Shubhito. Again, I request Seminar Chair Prabha to take his seat in the front row. Shubhashish, another thing you are supposed to do, felicitate our Seminar Chair Prabha. Now, Seminar Chair Prabhat and Host Club President Shubhito help me to welcome all the deputies over here. First, I would like to name our Chief Guest, PDG Rotarian Pradeep Mukherjee. Welcome, Pradeep Mukherjee, please stay and felicitate him in this August gathering. So, Madam is yet to reach this. Yes, okay. So, we are proceeding first. So now let's felicitate our DG Rotarian Kushan Abopal, Dr. Rotarian Kushan Abopal to this Samprosharan program, and welcome you. First lady, Rotarian Jayapal. Welcome you, madam, to this Augusta gathering, and here is the time to felicitate Rotarian Jayapal. District General Rotarian PDG Shopun Chaudhary, sir, please do come on the stage for your presentation. DG elect Rotarian Nilesh. DG elect Rotarian Nilesh Agarwal, all the way from Northeast. This is our seminar of PDG Ashok Agarwal, our very own Ashok Rao Peace Club. District Secretary Rotarian Shubhita. Welcome you, sir, and please do come on the stage for your presentation, please. DMC Rotarian Twin, our very own twin from this place only, Shantinika. AG Rotarian Amit Sharma from Zone 2 and AG Rotarian Shujar from Bardhaman, please be alive. Past district secretary Shivli.
Present district secretary.
Present district secretary. And Shujit Datta. Rotarian Dr. Shujit Datta. So now get ready all the dignitaries for wrapping up the sacred land. So I would like to request once again Prabhat and Shudipto to accompany all the dignitaries to light the sacred land. এই একটা কথা, সব চলতে হচ্ছে তোমরা accompany। Now, I would like to request all the dignitaries to come forward to light the sacred lamp to start this seminar. Shampoo.
এটা সেভ করতে হবে চিফ গেস্ট
সুদীপ্ত একটুখানি শোনা যাও।
So officially we have taken up with the Shampoo. So now may I request the post president Shudipto to call the meeting in order.
Good morning to all.
এখানে থাকলো, এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে।
Today's district membership development seminar is called to order.
এটা সেভ করতে হবে কি?
Recently we have lost some of the precious lives. Those are, so there is one memorial.
Thank you, Siddhartha. We all know that 26th of July is one of those bad days which we would like to forget. Because on this very day, we lost 3 of our family members, that is Rotary family. First of all, Dr. Sushobhon Banerjee, a renowned physician and social activist who happens to be the honorary member of Rotary Club of Bolpur Shantiniketan and Rotary Club of Tegorland. Then we lost our beloved Jethu, Sri Gokulananda Das, father of Rotarian Santokshi Das Bhaktu, our beloved Bhaktuda. And then the most shocking news, I think, our own Divakar, Rotarian Divakar Thapa. What a charming fellow he was, he has been. So I would like to request you all to please observe 1 minute silence in memory of these 3 great souls. Thank you. Please take your seats.
আপনার ফোনটা আছে?
Thank you, Shudipto. So now this is the time to welcome you officially by the Secretary Chair Prabhat. Prabhat, please do come over here for your welcome address.
লাস্ট এটাই, এটাই তো।
Madam Mananiya PDC, Uti Mukherjee, Rotary Regional Coordinator, Zone 3. PDC District Training Center, Kapon Chaudhary, PDC Mananiya Ashok Agarwala Maharashtra, PDC Dr. Kushanavi Kodi, Maharashtra, Jala Sampadak, Coordinator PDC Rotary Kutulia, Maharashtra, DMC Rotarian, Rohit Chaudhary Maharashtra, IPTMC Rotarian, Amit Kumar Gupta Maharashtra, PP Rotarian, Parindo Dr. Maharashtra, অনুষ্ঠান সঞ্চালক জোনাল কোঅর্ডিনেটর রোটারিয়ান মাননীয় সিদ্ধার্থ বি মুখোপাধ্যায় মহাশয় এবং আমাদের ক্লাস আরসি বৈকুল রাঙামাটি সভাপতি রোটারিয়ান মাননীয় সুদীপ্ত আচার্য মহাশয়। এছাড়া সিভিক কোর্ট ছিল জেলার জোন 1, জোন 2, জোন 3, জোন 4 থেকে আসা সমস্ত অ্যানিউ রোটারিয়ানদের এবং অন্যান্য বিশিষ্ট ব্যক্তিবর্গ মহাশয় আপনাদের সকলকে হৃদয় সালাম ও রাঙামাটির পক্ষ থেকে যথাযথ স্থানে শুভেচ্ছা অভিনন্দন। আমরা সকলে রাঙামাটির দেশে উপায় নেতৃত্বে ছায়া শীতল অঙ্গনে টিম রাঙামাটি ব্যবস্থাপনায় একটি আনন্দময় দিন উদযাপন করি। আপনাদের সহযোগিতা এবং সান্নিধ্যে পেয়ে আমরা কৃতজ্ঞ। আজ আমরা রোটারি লক্ষ্য, উদ্দেশ্য এবং সদস্য সংক্রান্ত আলোচনা সমৃদ্ধ হই। সকলের সর্বোচ্চভাবে সহযোগিতা আশা করি। ধন্যবাদ। Now it's time for national anthem. जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंग। तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। Thank you. Take your seat. Now, PDG District Trainer Shobhan Chaudhary to let us know what is the purpose of this seminar. Shobhan Chaudhary, you do have 7 minutes time, and if possible.
Thank you, Master Salipani, Rupian Siddhartha. Near center chair. Can I have people sitting, standing in the back to please come and occupy the chair, please? Each and everybody, you can take your plate and come to the seat, please. Okay. So dear seminar chair, Rupian Prabhat, Mangalaya, খুব সুন্দরভাবে বলেছেন আপনি, President of the host club, Rupian, very dynamic President, Rupian Sudipto, District Governor, Dr. Kushna Bobby, First Lady, Madam Jaya, Chief guest, my good friend, my elder brother, Past Governor Pradeep Mukherjee from District 3122, Allahabad, Governor-elect, Rupian Nilesh Agarwal, Assistant Governor's friends who are present here, the district zonal coordinators, and all the Rotary leaders who are present here this morning, and all my wonderful family of Rotary. I, on my personal behalf and on behalf of my district governor, Dr. Swami, welcome each one of you to this very important seminar of our district. On membership, as you all know, the Rotary is a membership organization, dear friend. Please try to understand that. The Rotary is a membership organization, and the strength of the organization is measured by the strength of its membership in each and every club of the district. And it is said that in a club, if your members are there in good numbers, if the members love their clubs, and they attend all the regular meetings of the club and also the district programs and projects, and are dedicated in Rotary and love Rotary, that Rotary club is known as a very strong club. I don't know what definition strong club have, but in my opinion, since we have organized a Rotary seminar, let me remind you once again that the club is strong if the membership strength is good in the club. To involve more Kenyan friends, we have worked out 4 different membership seminars this year, maybe for the first time in the district. This is the first one. I'm thankful to the host club, Rotary Club of Bholpur Rangamati, for organizing this seminar in a very nice way, the way we have expected. And we also have 3 more seminars, one in Malda on 21st of this month, one in Dibrugarh, another one is in Tripura in Dharmanagar. So the members who could not attend this seminar, they can also attend those seminars going to be held in different parts of our district. Friends, these seminars play a very important role. I don't know how much serious we are with this subject, but let me remind you once again, let me put it in your mind that this Rotary Club, this Rotary membership seminar is very important in helping the club leaders and the Rotarians as a whole in understanding the value of Rotary membership. The value of Rotary membership we understand, and it also helps the club leaders to remain updated on the latest membership trends of your district as well as of Rotary as a whole. They understand the challenges, how to overcome the challenges of we are always look forward for the quality members in our club. Here we will discuss all those subjects. So if you are, and explain our membership base. So if you are a serious listener, if you are interested in know the subject, if you think that your club should also grow in terms of membership, then you must be very attentive. In this seminar, friends, you can see that we have number of senior leadership who are present here to talk to you, to communicate with you, to make you understand about your role. I have 7 minutes, I like to. No, it's only 3 minutes. So 7 minutes to 3 minutes is very smart, So this is the seminar where you learn how to locate the prospective members in your city. That's very important. This seminar will give you some clues, some kind of tips and some kind of advices by the senior leadership who are here today, and who are the prospective members of this club. Once you look at the membership, prospective membership in your city, how do you approach the prospective member? That's very important. Sometimes we do not know how to communicate, how to approach to this prospective member to become a member of this particular club. This seminar will tell you about to most of the time, I have seen that most of the time we do not know how to tell people, the people who are not in Rotary, how to tell people how Rotary, joining a Rotary club going to benefit them. This is very, very important. We do not know. Even sometimes I also wish to, mention some of the very important points that why one should join Rotary. So today we are going to talk on this subject and refer to respective members. I in my personal life as Rotary life as Rotarian, I have referred so many members in some different parts of our club, maybe in not only our district. I have also referred some members, somebody who is interested to become a member and transferred to other places in Kolkata. So I have requested the district governor to instruct that club where the man is located to invite him in Rotary club. And this is very important that he also should have the capability of, have the attitude of, wrestling members of the different club. So this is, I think, they are this is a very vast subject. If we allow me to speak for 1 hour, I can speak for 1 hour, but I'm not going to do that. But this is the, I think, this is the purpose for which I have been invited here to talk about the purpose of this seminar. This is the purpose, and we will discuss all those points, and then we can also note down these points. And this is going to be a learning session for all of us, all of you, my dear friends. And finally, as you know that Rotary is a friendship organization. We have a lot of friends, and I have a lot of friends all over the world. Even today, if you ask in our country, in India or Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, or maybe Nepal or Bhutan, if you need any kind of connections over there for any purpose, and probably not only we, all the district governors, all the past governors, all the senior leadership, they are the people who can connect you through their network in Rotary, and that is the beauty of Rotary, my dear friend. So friendship is one very important aspect of Rotary membership. So before I end, as Pradeep is here from Allahabad, and he is a master of Shira, I have learned something from him. So let me use those 4 liners for all of you, my dear friend. जिंदगी के तूफानों का साहिल है दोस्ती. Friendship is very, very important, not only in Rotary, every sphere of our life. We must have some good friends, some great friends. So जिंदगी के तूफानों का साहिल है दोस्ती, दिल के अरमानों का मंजिल है दोस्ती, दिल के अरमानों का मंजिल है दोस्ती. जिंदगी बन जाएगी अपनी तो जन्नत, जन्नत मीन्स हेवन. जिंदगी बन जाएगी, जिंदगी बन जाएगी अपनी तो जन्नत, अगर मौत आने तक साथ दे दोस्ती. This is my presentation. I'm sure I have finished in 7 minutes time or maybe 5 minutes time. Siddhartha, I'm sorry. I could not follow your instructions. So thank you, friends. Please be serious. Please be good listeners. Try to be interactive. You must ask questions whenever you have some doubt in your mind. With this, I thank you once again. I think our governor will speak next week. It's very difficult to speak before the governor. So I'm here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shamanta. Almost you were within the time. Anyway, Madam Devokriya, wife of PDG Pradeep Mukherjee, has arrived. May I request our seminar chair to felicitate Madam. Now, the DG, let us listen from DG. May I request DG Dr. Kushanappa Pami to give us the opening remarks.
Hello, Rotarians. Good morning. Thank you. It's a wonderful morning, and already our predecessors and chairman of the seminar had already wished you for coming here in big numbers. But I reiterate it again. Thank you. Thank you for making this event so special. Friends, before I go any further, I would like to ask you a question. I need an answer from you. Tell me, why did you join Rotary? Why did you join Rotary? Or why do you think Rotary will change your life in future? Any answer? Anybody? Subrata? Great. Anything else?
Fellowship.
Great. That's it. So you see, you have come up with so many answers. Service of self, doing good to the world, fellowship, so on and so on. But I would like to I asked, why did you join? Because all these things have come after you have joined. Must be there was some thought in you which have provoked you to join Rotary. If you, yes, service is also later proof of fellowship. Actually, I think everybody of us wants to have a friend. As my trainer just told you, we like to have a friend. with whom we can talk to. We can share our emotions. We can share our thoughts. And that is why we come to a place where we have good friends. This itself is called fellowship. As you have been saying, fellowship is the search for good friends. Once you are here for good fellowship, you need good friends who will talk to you, who will speak to you, who will listen to you, who will react positively to you, and give you the solace when you are in difficulty. We heard certain things which I told, like service, then serving the society, all these things. But to do all these things, you have to come together. And this togetherness is called fellowship. Once that is done, all other things fall in place. Same like-minded persons come in one place, they know what to do, how to do, and when to do it. So it is most important that you first come close, become friends, and then you become a holy family who can work together. Members, as you know, are the bricks in the wall. You members are the bricks of that massive tower, what we call is Rotary. You are the bricks, and the fellowship is the mortar which keeps you bound. Nowadays, these things are ringing everywhere. We need increase in membership, seminars and seminars. Why? There is a reason why we are talking again and again of fellowship, times and again in these days. The reason is Rotary, the fellowship, the membership is decreasing day by day. This is a fact. Whatever we say, but our membership number has decreased seriously to a very alarming level. Let us have a comparison with one of our very close NGOs who work along with us. You know, our Lions Club. Let us face facts. Rotary today is facing a stagnation. Rotary came into life in 1905. Lions Club, which came 12 years after that in 1917, raced past Rotary so far membership is concerned. Lions Club has had 1 million members in 1973, whereas Rotary took another 14 years to reach to that point of 1 million. So you understand, we are lagging in the race. Today, as on today, if I am not wrong, sir, our membership strength is 1.17, spread amongst 36,000 clubs. Often this number is being played with when we add Rotaractors and other, some say it comes to 1.3, 1.34, but in reality it's still 1.17 million. Spread around 36,000 clubs, whereas our contemporary Lions, they have over 1.38 million members spread over 48,000 clubs. So this clearly says that Rotary is in a stage of stagnation in the last 3 decades. And what happens to stagnation? If water stops flowing, what happens? It gets eroded, it gets polluted, and other things. So, we say often, stagnation is the beginning of withering away. When we stagnate, we gradually deteriorate. And there is a very famous Chinese proverb, don't be afraid. to grow slowly, but be afraid to stand still. Even if you have a risk of growing slowly, but you should not stagnate. In life, there is no place for suspended animation. You know suspended animation? Where the person is leaving, but vital activities have stopped. There is nothing in life really in today, especially also in profession. So there is only one way, my friends. Either you expand or you expire. We have to accept it. So that is the necessity of membership development today we are facing. Either we should come up with challenges and take up this in our hand. Especially I will mention about two challenges which has already occurred in Rotary. Two famous challenges. One in 1995 by Howard Brown. He gave a challenge which he called Calgary Challenge. In a single year of Rotary International Presidency, he created 836 clubs with increasing membership to 60,000 or more. Can you imagine, in a single year, he just managed to take up Rotary's this challenge and raise the membership to more than 60,000. The next challenge came during the period of No, that Richard King is a great fellow, but the next challenge came from Frank Devlin. Frank Devlin in 2000-2001. Richard King had a great stint also in his time. And during Frank Devlin's time, he mentioned it as 21st century membership challenge. He was able to garner more than 24,000 members in that single year. In this way, the membership rose to its peak. I am talking about Rotary, rose to its peak in 2002-2003. And it came up to 1.242 millions. The astounding figure we are aspiring to have. But, sorry to say, thereafter there is a constant decline in the membership. So, what do you think with all this in background? Today, our main aim, our main focus, we should take on what aspect? Obviously, I am not mentioning about the top one, that is eradicating polio, no doubt, that is our first choice. But next comes membership extension. Excuse me. Thank you. Friends, we cannot shy away from the truth. We must face it. We must put up new challenges so that we can overcome all these hurdles and reach membership to a peak. Today, various speakers will be talking on various aspects of membership development. I would like you to participate in them, not listen, participate in them and analyze them yourself. Don't take others' opinion. What do you think? And once you analyze this, if you have some questions, please put on the questions. And thus make it an interactive session and a very enjoyable one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So bringing in the members, nurturing them, and imbibing with the spirit of service above self, but retaining the three pillars of membership development. So this is now this time to listen from the future leader, Rotarian Dr. Nilesh Agarwal. Sir, Rotarian Nilesh Agarwal.
आप সবাইকে নমস্কার সুপ্রভাত সবাইকে কেমন আছেন? ভালো আছেন? বলতে চা দিতেছে, ব্রেকফাস্ট নিতেছে, ভালো হবে তো? কত সুন্দর অ্যারেঞ্জমেন্ট করছে এখানে বোলপুর রাঙ্গামাটি। Friends, it's great to be here amongst you all, addressing in this membership seminar some prasaran. Can anyone say what does that mean, some prasaran? Expansion. What expansion? Not your body expansion. How you will expand? I'm here to interact because there are many speakers who will say about how to go with membership officially. So I don't want to step into this shoes. How many members are there who have attended this seminar for the first time? Okay. And how many are there who have attended this seminar many times? Which number is larger? Many times. You've attended the seminar many times, you know everything, how Rotary grow, what is membership. How many of you have sponsored members who have attended the seminar many times? The hands are few. So what is the purpose of coming to this seminar? Is it friendship, fellowship, or taking back something from here and to go and implement in the clubs? Yes, you will get all the techniques, friends, but implementation has to be done by you. We fail there. What we have found, এখানে আইসি সব সুন্দর সুন্দর কথা হবে, 50% will be left with the lunch, 30% when we reach back, and 20% by tomorrow. Back to work. We should have some takeaway from here. We should be very simple in our theory. যদি আজকে এখানে সব প্রমিস করে যে আবার আমি যাওয়ার পর ওইখানে ক্লাবে at least one member I will sponsor. At least one member. Can all say, including me, that I will sponsor one member? इसका भी हाथ नहीं उठ रहा है, देखिए आप। If we sponsor one member, if we are 100 here, 80% of the members sponsor, then I can say that this seminar is success. Otherwise, I will feel as a waste of time. I have come all the way. Our past district governor has come all the way. Our DG has come. All the trainer has come. Friends, it's time now to act. And what will be the best place to act? Bolpur Shantiniketan. I have been given the topic year ahead. What to talk on that? We need to talk on the present, where we stand. And we stand very good. We need to be positive. 1.2 million is more. बहुत member है. अगर खुशी से हम जिए तो 1.2 भी कम नहीं है. And if you take them as a negative aspect, then 1.4 will also be less. So be positive. 1.2 is there. We will make it 1.4. But how? Friends, this is a place of Rabindranath Tagore. And today is a very special day. Do you know why? 7th of August. Can anyone say? That you all remember. Next. That anniversary of Rabindranath Tagore. That is the speciality, and let all pledge on this speciality day. We will take from here that we will induct member and retain them as a mentor. Inducting member is not enough. We need to retain them, we need to mentor them. We need to engage them. Now Rotary is focusing more on engagement. Why? We bring member, our काम खत्म. The work starts there. If you want responsible citizens, if you want responsible members, you need to give them big responsibility. We don't give. Someone said when we are interacting, इनको जबरदस्ती president बना दिया गया. लेकिन जब वो president बना, from that day he started working. We gave the responsibility, which we failed. What we think? अभी तो matured नहीं हुआ president के, अभी तो matured नहीं हुआ secretary के लिए. What is maturity? We are here in Rotary. We are all successful people. And in such a beautiful organization, you have not restricted yourself to only work. You want to serve the society. You want to make a planet a better place to live. You have come out from your comfort zones, assembled here to do something good for the society. So let's go and pledge ourselves that we will take many people in folds and press the comfort and care. We need to understand the young generation. We have to step in their shoes. What we are doing? We are working think in our shoes. The thought process that we have, we work with that. That won't work. We need to think what young people want and then act accordingly. If we do that, if you take care of their comfort, if you take care of their care, they want to scale. They want to develop the leadership skills. They want teamwork. If you can do that, take care of them as individuals. If your club have a story to tell, what story will Rotary? From last 30 years, polio. What is the next story? We don't have stories. Have good stories in your club. Our club has did 1,500 eye operations. That is the story I can vouch for. We have done 15 heart surgeries. That is the story we can vouch for. Have stories. When you have stories, you will build yourself with confidence, motivation. Then you can motivate someone and take care of them. It's sort of saplings. अगर एक बार पेड़ बड़ा हो जाएगा, फिर आपको ध्यान देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. It will automatically grow. Take it as your extended family. We used to say that we need to grow in new places. Why? Bolpur, there may be 4 clubs. Have 10 clubs. What is wrong in them? Chennai, in a radius of 40 kilometers, they have 170 clubs. And all the clubs, when joined together, they do some sustainable big project which give a public image and people join themselves. That is required. We need to collaborate now. We have uniqueness. We all are unique. We all are leaders. We need to collaborate. Come out of our shell. The small thinking, the thought process, we need to come out, do something innovative. Rotary has given such a world of things now. Cause-based clubs, e-clubs, satellite club. I have seen clubs where there is proper mentor that flourishes well. When we create a very new club, what is wrong in that? If you have 3 clubs, if 3 people of a club leave, go and have a new club, mentor them well, and give them space. What is wrong in that? The young generation needs space. We need to provide them. So let us all pledge today. I won't take much of your time. I think my 10 minutes are going to be over. I just wind up with a poem from the Tagore Nobel winning poems of Gitanjali, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic wars, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the daily desert sand of dead habits, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Let my Rotary awake, let my district awake, and let me awake. Thank you all for giving me this.
Thank you, Dr. Nilesh, for your really illuminating lecture and ending with Rabindranath Tagore. Now this is time to introduce our chief guest, BDG Rotarian Pradeep Mukherjee Moshai. May I request Kollar Rotarian Kollar to come forward to introduce our BDG and chief guest of this session, Rotarian Pradeep Mukherjee.
Good morning, everybody. I'm very glad to introduce today's chief guest, PDG Rotarian Pradeep Mukherjee. Rotarian Pradeep Mukherjee is a chartered accountant by profession and practicing as a senior partner of Messrs. Amit Ray and Company since last 40 years. Pradeep joined the Rotary movement in 1980 as a chartered member of the Rotary Club of Allahabad Midtown and served as the president of the club in 1986-87. He served the district, District 3120 as district governor in 2006-7. He held practically all the posts at the club level and district level from 1986-87 to 2005-6. His achievements after his governorship here are as follows. District trainer of RI District 3120 for 3 times. PRFC for his home district 3120 for 3 years. He represented the district 3120 at COL at Chicago during April 2010. He was a faculty member in the training seminar of BGNs at the Rotary Institute 2010 held at Bangkok. At Rotary Institute 2011 held at Calcutta and also Rotary Institute 2012 held at Hyderabad. He was also assigned with the post of treasurer for the Rotary Institute 2011. He was the chairman hospitality committee at the Rotary South Asia Summit held at Hyderabad. PDG Pradeep has been the Rotary International President representative twice, once during 2008-9 to District 3180 and second time during 2011-12 to District 3090. He was Zonal Literacy Coordinator of the South Asia Rotary Literacy Committee. Pradeep was one of the 10 ZLCs of Rotary India National Literacy Committee. PDG Pradeep was appointed an officer on special duty for membership development by Rotary International for 2014-15. He was also offered the assignment of ARPIC 2016-17. He was assigned with the important assignment of Assistant Regional Coordinator for 2018-19. At present, he is Rotary Coordinator for Zone 6, consisting of about 10 RI districts, including Nepal, Bhutan, etc., from 2019 to 2023. You all shall be glad to know that Rotary International has recently awarded Pradeep the award of Service of Self. This award is the highest award I can bestow upon any Rotarian. Rotarian Pradeep Mukherjee is happily married to Dev Priya. He is also a Rotarian and past president of Rotary Club of Allahabad Royals. They have two children, one son, Dipanjan, a software engineer married to Neha, who is also a software engineer, and both settled in Austin, USA. With Odip and Deopia's grandson, Mayan. They have one daughter, Isani, who is a chartered accountant married to Kausal, also a chartered accountant, and both settled in London, working with top consultancy firm of UK. So this is our basic case. Thank you.
Thank you, Kullan, for this illustrious profile of our chief guest. And may I request, before Pradeep has arrived on his dais, may I request all of you to put your phone into silent mode, please, right? So Rotarian Pradeep would be talking on membership is the soul of Rotary dash DEI, the new mantra. Yes, stage is yours, Rotarian Pradeep.
Good morning. Karan Babu, thank you for a lovely introduction. কিন্তু কলেন বাবু একটা বলে দিয়ে এগুলো আমরাই লিখে পাঠাই, সেই জন্য আপনারা একটু মডিফাই করলে ভালো হয়। এই যে হ্যাপিলি ম্যারিড টু দেবপ্রিয়া, এটা একটা কোয়েশ্চেন মার্ক। All males will say we don't know how much happily married we are. Anyhow, thank you for the lovely introduction. And my district governor, Kushanava, a lovely person. I've come across him since I met him at Mahabaleshwar, First Lady, my Joya, my very good friend Shapan Chaudhary, who was ARC also with me. He worked with me seriously and very with a lot of dedication. I never wanted to leave him, but Rotary International doesn't allow more than 3 years. Thank you, Shapan, for all those help and support you gave me. Then, of course, Ashok Agarwal, PTG Ashok Agarwal, who is very much from Shantiniketan, a very dear friend. He has been to our district also as chief guest in many of the functions, many of the seminars we have held. Then Shubir Roy from Durgapur. Thank you, Shubir, for all the help you during this visit you have done. In my watch, it is 11:40. My time starts now. আমি আপ্রাণ চেষ্টা করব সময়ের মধ্যে থাকার, কিন্তু আমাদের একটুখানি নতুন নতুন সাবজেক্ট এসে যায়। এই আমরা রিসেন্টলি ম্যাডাম জেনিফার ছিলেন আমাদের ডিস্ট্রিক্টে, we were fortunate enough to host her. Kushanava was there and many persons from many PTGs also from 3240 was there. So ওনার একটু ইনস্ট্রাকশন ছিল, me and Priya were fortunate enough to be their special official aid all those 3 days which she was there in district. So I had a long discussion with her in her free time. She said, Pradeep, because you are the lead Rotary coordinator and you are going to discuss many issues about membership, please cover DEI, which is very close to my heart. So now I have added DEI, the new mantra. That is why maybe little 2, 3, 4 minutes I may exceed, but I will try my level best. অনেক দূর থেকে এসেছি, গঙ্গা যমুনা সরস্বতী তিনজনের সঙ্গম সেই শহর প্রয়াগরাজ থেকে এসেছি। আপনাদের সবাইকে অনেক অনেক অভিনন্দন জানাই আমাদের ডিস্ট্রিক্ট 3120 পক্ষ থেকে এবং নিজের পক্ষ থেকে। এবং I also welcome, of course, recognize my wife Devopriya, who is with me this afternoon. আজকে একটা ভীষণ ইম্পর্টেন্ট ডে, Friendship Day, first Sunday of August. আমরা ফ্রেন্ডশিপ ডে মানাই, and that is the day today. And of course, before starting at a ভীষণ ইম্পর্টেন্ট জায়গায় আজ আমরা খুব নিজেকে খুব ভাগ্যবান পুরুষ বলে মনে হচ্ছে যে আজকে সেই কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথের স্থানে আমি আজকে এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে এই পোডিয়ামে দাঁড়িয়ে আপনাদের সামনে নিজের বক্তব্য রাখতে পারছি। দিস ইজ সামথিং গ্রেট, এন্ড তারাকেই নমন করে তারাকেই প্রণাম জানিয়ে আমি নিজের আজকে এই টক এবং নিজের বক্তব্য রাখবো আপনাদের সামনে। তার আগে আমি জাস্ট ফ্রেন্ডশিপ ডেটাকে টাচ করার জন্য অনেক বন্ধুরা রয়েছে এখানে, খুব ক্লোজ ফ্রেন্ডস, তাদের জন্য আজ 4টে লাইন এই বলবার চেষ্টা করব যে দোস্তি কি শুক্রিয়া ইস तरह अदा करो। স্বপন বলেই দিয়েছে, আমি আর ফ্রম লখনউ, মাই ওয়াইফ ইজ ফ্রম লখনউ, আই এম ফ্রম इलाहाबाद। একটু টাচ আছে স্যার, আপনাদের সামনে पेश करूंगा। दोस्ती की शुक्रिया इस तरह अदा करूं, आप भूल भी जाओ मुझे मगर हर पल आपको याद करूं। दोस्ती की शुक्रिया इस तरह अदा करूं, आप भूल भी जाओ मुझे, मैं हर पल याद करूं। खुदा से बस इतना, खुदा ने बस इतना सिखाया है मुझे, खुदा ने बस इतना सिखाया है मुझे कि खुद से पहले आपके लिए दुआ करूं, आपके लिए दुआ करूं। I will always pray for you, my good friends. Long live our friendship. Friends, my today's subject is membership is the soul of Rotary, and DEI the new mantra. Of course, DEI the new mantra I'll touch later on. Next. Just now Kushanava started why Rotary. So he has already told you all why Rotary. You can change next. একটু প্লিজ অ্যালার্ট থাকবেন, আইদার আমাকে একটা পয়েন্টার দিয়ে দিন প্লিজ, তাহলে ইজি হবে। নেক্সট, সো ওয়াই রোটারি, ইউ অল নো ওয়াই রোটারি, বিকজ রোটারি একটা এমন একটা অর্গানাইজেশন যেটা আমাদের অনেক কিছু দিয়েছে এবং আমরা অনেক কিছু জয়েন, সবাই অনেক কিছু জবাব দিল, বাট মাই রিপ্লাই ইজ উই জয়েন রোটারি টু টাচ দি লাইফ অফ আদার্স, to serve others and to touch the life of others. That is very important. আমাদের জন্য অনেকেরা বেনিফিটেড হয়েছে, and that is the reason why Rotary. Next. আপনি আশ্চর্য হবে জেনে যে till today there are millions and millions of people who have a better heart than us, who have the urge to serve better than us, then still, but at a question mark, but they are not Rotarians today. Why? Because they have not been touched. আমাদের আপনাদের সবাইকে কেউ না কেউ টাচ করেছে কোনো না কোনো সময়, কখনো না কখনো, and that is because always Rotary membership is always by invitation. So আমাদেরও কাউকে না কাউকে প্রতি সময় টাচ করা উচিত, because they have never been asked. ASK, 3-letter word. We have to ask, we have to invite. That is the reason এখন অবধি অনেক right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, there are so many members, people, there are so many persons who would love to be Rotarians, who would love to join Rotary, but they have not been asked. So my personal request is please ask. But how to ask? Because Rotary membership is by invitation. In each existing member, if each existing member introduces one member, যেমনি আমাদের last year president, RI president, immediate past President Shekhar requested us, and his slogan was EOPU, each one bring one. Such a lovely slogan, such a small slogan, each one bring one. It will just চোখ বন্ধ করে ভেবে দেখুন, যদি আমরা প্রত্যেকটি মেম্বার একজন করে আনি, if each of us bring one member, then just think of it. What will happen? Of course, Shekhar wanted it to stretch 1.2 to 1.3. It was unfortunate that we couldn't, but we definitely gained. Achha, I don't know you all know or not, many a times we have crossed 1.2. বাট আপনারা যদি ওয়েট লিফটিং এর কখনো শো দেখে থাকেন, ওয়েট লিফটিং এ হয় কি ওয়েটটা লিফট করে একটু এখানে উঠতে হয়, তারপরে আবার উপরে গিয়ে ওটাকে স্টে করতে হয় for few seconds. I don't know the rules, maybe 8 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, I show. Then you have to drop, otherwise you are not successful. ওই যে ওখানে রোকাটা, ওই যে রিটেনশনটা, সেটা পসিবল হয়নি আমাদের। তাই জন্য আমরা 1.3 থেকে 1.2 আবার এসেছি, 1.2 থেকে ক্রস করেছি, কিন্তু আবার আমরা 1.2 তে এসে চলে গেছি। So that is the reason why we have never crossed 1.2. So this is the reason. Next, Rotary membership. Believe me, Rotary membership is a gift. It has been a gift to me. It has been an extraordinary gift to me. And I'm telling you, we get so many opportunities, my friends. If we join Rotary, it gives us opportunities of fellowship, opportunities of friendship, opportunities of becoming passionate, compassionate, and अपने governorship year में, my governorship year, I always used to say, my slogan was Rotary एक जुनून है. You have to be passionate about Rotary. If अगर Rotary जुनून ना होता मेरे भाई, तो मैं प्रयागराज से शांति निकेतन ना आता. I would have just said sorry yaar Kushanava, I'm busy or I'm being somewhere other I have to go. It is just a passion, you know. So you have to be very, very passionate about Rotary. And there is a difference between Rotary membership and passion, you know. 12th November 1980, it's a very important, it's not a story, it's a real thing which happened in my life. 12th November 1980, when I joined Rotary, that was the charter night function going on in my club, and that day I became the member of the club. My father was not well, you know, when I left home, he was having fever. আমি যখন রাত্রিবেলা 12টা নাগাদ ফিরলাম ফোনে বড়টা চার্টার নাইট বাট আপনি জানেন ফেলোশিপ ডিনার লম্বা চলছে। I saw my father sitting at the outer veranda. So I parked my car in the portico and I asked my servant, Bahadur, why is Babuji sitting here? He said, I don't know. Short away, Baba boshe okhane. And I asked him, I immediately rushed to him, you are having fever, why are you sitting here? Oh no, I am better now. Bosho, I just wanted to discuss with you. How was the meeting? What did you become today? I said I became the member of Rotary Club of Allahabad Midtown. जब बेचिला जो सोचा था, what I thought, I got the same reply. What do you mean by it? बोला आज जो बोल लिया. Never say you are a member of such a club. Say I am a Rotarian of Allahabad Midtown. This is the difference between a Rotary Club of membership and a Rotarian. If you become a Rotarian, then only you become passionate. And if you want to become a Rotary member of a club, then you always remain a member of a Rotary club. You can never become a Rotarian. So this is the difference which I wanted to point out. He said, "Oh, din aur aaj ka din." I always remember that sentence. And believe me, my friend, I don't know how much, but believe me, I'm speaking from the truth, from my heart, that I have always tried to be a Rotarian. I don't know how far I have been successful, but at least I have tried to be a Rotarian. That is very, very important. Next. Growth is important, you know. I mean, if you get the bachina, but the slides are for you all. So I'll have my own talk. Don't worry. So because it is very difficult, I just cannot see anything from here. So okay. Growth is very important. Rather you can close it. You can excuse me. I'll talk because I can't correlate. So growth is very, very natural. Growth is a life. Huh? I cannot see. But I like so I'll manage. Don't worry. So growth matters, you know, because growth is natural and growth is life, and life is growth. So If you ask me, growth is the evidence of life. It is the evidence of life. If there is growth, then only there is life. Otherwise, there is stagnate. It will stagnate, or you can say it will die. Today, membership is very, very important, because if there is membership, we have more hands. We have more hands to do service. We have more hands to do fellowship. We have more hands to do service projects. And if membership increases, it is automatic that TRF will increase. Rotary Foundation will increase. And that is why membership is very, very, very important. My brothers and sisters in Rotary, that membership is the topmost goal of Rotary International. The other definitely Rotary Foundation we are achieving, but topmost goal is membership. And if we take care of membership, then other things will automatically take care of themselves. My friends, 2-3 things I would like to tell you. Today, we are lacking membership development or membership extension due to few things. And who is responsible for it? We ourselves are responsible for it. Because if you remember, আমাদের time, when in our days, when we used to become member, there were 7 steps in Rotary. I don't know if Kapon must be remembering, other Ashok must be remembering that 7 steps of Rotary. যেমনি আমাদের এখানে সঙ্গমেতে গঙ্গা যমুনা দেখা যায়, কিন্তু সরস্বতী লুপ্ত হয়ে গেছে। Similarly, এইসব rules and regulations রোটারিতে লুপ্ত হয়ে গেছে। এখন আর মানে এই 7 steps in Rotary আর কেউ ফলো করে না। যখন গোসানবা কোনো ক্লাবে যাবে গভর্নেন্স ভিজিটে, তার 2-3 দিন আগে থেকে চেষ্টা করা হয় নিজের फ्रेंड्स एंड रिलेटिव्स एंड एसोसिएट्सদের বলা, हमारे गवर्नर विजिट होने जा रहा है यार, तू জয়েন कर ले Rotary। আর অতি মুশকিলে 2-3 দিনের মধ্যে ওদের কাছ থেকে চেকস গুলো নেওয়া হয়, গোসানবাকে দিয়ে ইনস্টল করিয়ে দেওয়া হবে। Now these members, whether they will stay after 30th June or not, that is a big question mark, because they have not been told about Rotary. They have not been explained about Rotary. They have never been expressed what actually Rotary wants from them. And another thing, days have changed when you were supposed to tell what Rotary wanted from them. Now the question is what they want from us. That is very, very important. Time has changed. Now we have to know from them that what they want from us. That is very important. उधर काछ থেকে জানা উচিত, हम लोग को जानना चाहिए वहां से उन लोग क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं हम लोगों से. That is very, very important. अगर if we are not taking care of their desires, their interests, their talents, so how can they stay in Rotary? उनका interest, उनका talents, उनका requirements we have to know. Just see, एक 5-star hotel में आप जाते हैं, beautiful smart guard खड़ा है बाहर, सलाम किया आपको, the beautiful lobby, extended lobby, big chandeliers, beautiful ladies in the reception. But when you enter the room, you don't find the housekeeping good. The linen is not clear, the water thermos is not clean, the cups are not clean. You will never repeat that hotel next time. So when you enter the hotel, the outer beauty is okay, but the inner housekeeping should be good. Similarly, in our clubs, in our Rotary, in our organization, we are lacking this thing slowly and slowly, that we are not giving the correct information, we are not nurturing them properly, we are not mentoring them properly, we are not involving them properly, we are not educating them properly. So all these things, believe me, in our time, new member orientation was a very big issue, very important issue. And all our senior members were given a job in every meeting to share Rotary information with them for a minute or two in every meeting. through that, we used to nurture them, we used to educate them. And involvement is very, very important of new members, which is very, very slow these times. It's actually lacking. We don't involve them. They join and हम लोग जो पुराने members हैं, we talk, we sit together and we इसी तरह हम लोग उसको we don't mix up with them. That is very, very, it really we are lacking in that aspect, you know. And सबसे बड़ी चीज हो जाती है कि compatibility. The assimilation and compatibility is very, very important. That assimilation and compatibility is lacking. So again, I just explain this with a very small. Again, it's not a story; it's a real incident. Me and Priya were traveling from Chennai to, I think it was Kanyakumari or some sort of south where we were traveling. So we were traveling in a car. So Kinara Rukesh, she wanted to have a cup of coffee. हम लोग अंदर गए ढाबे में. We ordered 2 cups of coffee, one with sugar and one without sugar. So Priya said, "I'll not have sugar. I mean, I'll have sugar." I said, "My cup no sugar, her cup with sugar." So South में एक problem अच्छे. They just shake their hands. You don't understand what they've understood. They say yes or no. I don't understand. Anyhow, he brought 2 cups. I had a sip. She said, "Bollam ko ke जो कि बुझिए था." He has not put, he has done the absolutely different और उल्टा कर दिया. हमारे में उसने शुगर नहीं डाला, आप में शुगर डाल दे. But I tasted, I said mine is okay, mine is without sugar. Then we called the waiter. I said कि तुमने इसमें क्यों नहीं चीनी डाला? I told you हमारे में मत डालना, उसमें तो डालो. English में बोला, I don't know, he understood. He said, "Ma'am, there is sugar in the cup. You have to stir it well, and it will become sweet." So we have to stir it well, you know. We have to mix up with people, with our old members who are very sweet, but we don't make them sweet. If we mix them well, if the compatibility is there, if the assimilation is there, then definitely they'll become more sweeter and the club will become more sweet. And similarly, we will develop. They will retain. And retention is more. Another, because आज के दिन में extension से ज़्यादा important है retention. Because if you can't retain, then it will be a very big problem. 1.2 कभी भी 1.3 नहीं हो सकता, चाहे शेखर मेहता आ जाए, चाहे जेनिफर जोन्स आ जाए, कोई भी आ जाए. So this is very, very important that you have to hold them and hold them well and proper times. The moment you come to know, the moment the areas are there, you must have seen. आप लोग सब लोग देखे होंगे कि 30 जून के बाद मेंबरशिप ड्रॉप, हम चौपोन इतना मेहनत करके हम लोग सब मेंबरशिप ग्रो करते हैं और 30 जून को 1 जुलाई को जब फिगर देखते हैं छप, and it becomes a sad story again. So we have to tag them before 30th June and see that they don't go. Ask them, why do you want to leave? Please tell us. We will never say improve, you improve. Tell them that we'll improve ourselves. If we are lacking somewhere, we'll try to come up to your expectations. Use their talent. उनका talent use करिए. Rotary को fun बनाइए. Sir, Rotary अब seriousness Rotary अब नहीं रहा है. International भी कहता है make Rotary fun. Definitely do service projects. Definitely do serious projects. But fun बनाइए. And one more important thing I'd like to tell you. Tell success stories of Rotary. Share the success stories with them. Because बहुत दिन हो गया सर पोलियो कितने दिन पोलियो का भुना के खाएंगे आप लोग? Tell new things. It's been a long time since we have eradicated polio. Polio should be there. We should be definitely. But tell some other success stories. Every Rotarian, everybody is saying, I have at least 10 success stories and very important success stories. I must tell you. अगर बोलने जाएंगे बहुत टाइम लगेगा. But each of you have success stories. Tell them those success stories, and I'm telling you, those success stories, if you inculcate in their mind those success stories, they will never leave Rotary. So my friends, today retention is very, very important than extension. And if you want to develop, you have to retain. एंड आपको शुरू करना पड़ेगा. Definitely you have to start. चलना भी जरूरी है दोस्तों मंजिल को पाने के लिए. You have to start working. Definitely you have to start working. And I would like to tell the president Sudipto Acharya, कल का इशारा आसमान का इशारा है कि कल का सवेरा तुम्हारा है. ये आसमान का इशारा है कि कल का सवेरा तुम्हारा है. So you have to see about your tomorrow. You have to create a new history in your club. As far as membership is concerned, as far as foundation is concerned, be a milestone. Lead by example. चल ए नज़ीर इस तरह के कारवां के साथ, जब तू न चले, जब तू न रहे, तेरी दास्तां चले, तेरी दास्तां चले, तेरी दास्तां चले. That means when you are not there, your stories will tell about you. That ये सुदीप्तो की ईयर में हुआ था. This has been created by Sudipto. That ambition, that hope. हालांकि उनका चेहरा बता रहा है. ना पूछो यारों मेरी इरादा क्या है, अभी तो सफर का इरादा किया है. So he has started his journey. So definitely, please be seated. Definitely he is going to create milestones. And I am telling you, this club, this Shanti Niketan has got 3. आज का जो first August का details आया है 3240 का, it is 108 clubs and 3659 members. I don't know if it is correct or not, but it has come from RI. First August, I think it is correct. Kushalava, my ambition is, my demand from you is, मेरी मांग है आपसे इस 3600 को 4000 कर दीजिए. I know you have something more in your mind, but 3600 को 4000 करना बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं है. 400 members in a district and 4000 members नहीं, 400 बढ़ेगा. 3600 से 4000 होगा तो 400 बढ़ेगा. So I would like you to please go and look into it and see that it becomes 4. Now I will touch DEI, the diversity, equity and inclusion. Jennifer, our new president, wants that open your mind. Open your mind and become diversification. Do not keep anything in your mind as far as gender is concerned, as far as race is concerned, as far as color is concerned. Don't keep anything in mind. Please go beyond everything and try to induct as not only induction of members, be open in everything. She said, आज हम लोग बुला के लाए जेनिफर जोन्स को. That is not enough. 100, आप सोचिए जरा कितने 100. This is how many years it took for Rotary International to have the first Rotary International president, Jennifer Jones. 117 साल. 1987 में जाके सबसे पहला लेडी मेंबर हुई थी in Rotary. She wants to know, if I have come to some district, the chapter doesn't close here. Have as more as lady members in your club. Have as more as lady Rotarians in your club. Have as more as lady governors in your district. National governors, the district officers, they should be full of ladies. Oh, my request is, please induct, as I don't know what is the percentage of female Rotarians, but I can guess it by looking into the attendance of the lady members. 16-17% in this district. Fine, but you have to increase it to 20%, and especially in Shanti Niketan, you can add more members. Ask your wives to join Rotary. If they don't join, अगर आपकी बीवी नहीं join करती है Rotary, तो पड़ोसन को बोलिए ज्वाइन करने के लिए. I promise you वो नेक्स्ट डे ज्वाइन करेंगे. पड़ोसन को कहेंगे तुम तैयार रहना, मैं जाते समय तुमको उठा लूंगा मीटिंग जाते समय. The next day your wife will say हमें भी Rotary ज्वाइन करना है. So this district is the lighter side. Never try it, never बहुत बवाल होगा. So you have to do it in this fashion. As much as possible, you try to equality like or diversification is this, that what she wants is equality. Equality means उनको बराबर का स्थान दीजिए क्लब में। सिर्फ लेडी मेंबर्स ले लेना नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, उनको बराबर का स्थान दीजिए। And then she wants inclusion, means if you have called a lady to a party, give her your hand and ask her to dance also. That is inclusion. She should not feel bored in a party. She should not feel alone in a party. All these things has to be taken care of, and have more and more district officers, more and more leadership, more and more presidents. New presidents should be try to induct lady presidents, and then only you will see that the entire scenario has changed. I have just taken 5.5 minutes more. Thanks that the bell did not ring. I think there was some instruction. Thank you, sir. And lastly, I'd like to finish with a lot of thanks to all my dear friends for calling me here, and thank you all for giving my patient hearing. चलो आज इसी तरह भगवान को पाते हैं, चलो आज इसी तरह भगवान को पाते हैं, किसी अंधे को सड़क पर, किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को मुस्कुराते हैं, कि हंसाते हैं। आज आओ चलो इसी तरह भगवान को पाते हैं, किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाते हैं। आओ आज इसी तरह भगवान को पाते हैं, इसी तरह अंधे को, किसी अंधे को सड़क पार ले जाते हैं। हर शक हर सुबह से उठकर, हर शक हर सुबह से उठकर चलो दोस्ती और इंसानियत का नया इतिहास बनाते हैं, दोस्ती और इंसानियत का नया इतिहास बनाते हैं। चलो आज इसी तरह भगवान को पाते हैं, चलो आज कुछ और रोटेरियंस बनाते हैं, चलो आज कुछ और रोटेरियंस बनाते हैं। बहुत धन्यवाद for giving me a patient hearing, and thanks for everything you have been giving me since I have come here. Thanks again to Shubir for arranging the transport. Thanks to Baptu for keeping regular contact with me on the road. Thanks to him. Thank you so much. Thanks Shopon, and thanks of course the DG Kushanaba. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for really illuminating and inducing lecture as well. So we have amongst us all the some of the zonal coordinators of these 1, 2, 3, 4 zones. May I call Rotarian Kula, Rotarian Kolla to please be on the stage. Rotarian Kula from Durgapur.
A small message I would like to give. The presentation is here. Anybody wants to share their thoughts and all?
Okay, we shall. Rotarian Shujoy. So you are Asian. And Rotarian Kollan is here. That's not Kollan from Bardhaman. Kollan Mukherjee. So please come. And so he is the zonal coordinator of Durgapur zone, and Kollan happens to be here. The zonal coordinator of Bardhaman, and myself, Siddhartha from this zone, Shantiniketan zone. So may I request seminar chair and president, host president to facilitate all the general coordinators. And we shall be shifting to the session 1, and please remember DMC to him and DMC, RTDMC only. Then although time was given 10 minutes, but there is 3 minutes cut for each, and we are going to sacrifice our 10 minutes tea break, right? So this is the time for registration of Kula.
Can we have some tea here, sir?
Yes, here only. Here only.
Oh, look at that.
So session 1, we are shifting to the session 1, and this is for PMC district membership chair. To prepare. You have 7 minutes time. At the end of 6 minutes, you will be having a ring. So your time starts now. 12.
Good afternoon. পেছনে যারা আছে একটু বসবেন।
Yes, yes, please take seat. Please take seat. Please take seat.
Good afternoon. আজকে ডিস্ট্রিক্টের প্রথম আমাদের 22-23 সালে ডিস্ট্রিক্টের প্রথম সেমিনার আছে শান্তিনিকেতনে। আমি ডিস্ট্রিক্টের পক্ষ থেকে সবাইকে আরেকবার ওয়েলকাম জানাচ্ছি মেম্বারশিপ ডেভেলপমেন্ট কমিটির পক্ষ থেকে। আজকে কবিগুরু বিদ্যুৎ আমি একটা ওনার ছোট্ট একটা লাইন, ওনার একটা গান আছে যেটা রোটের সঙ্গে খুব সম্পর্কিত। বিশ্ব সাথে যোগে যে থাকি হারো, সেইখানে তোমার সাথে রোটারিতে আমাদের যেটা ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড ফেলোশিপ, ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড ফ্রেন্ডশিপ, সেটা কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুরের অনেক গানের সঙ্গে আমরা রোটারির প্রচুর সম্পর্ক খুঁজে পাই। আমি একটা ছোট্ট গল্প বলি, আমার অলরেডি 3 মিনিট চলে গেছে অলরেডি। তো আজকে আমার স্লাইডে সবকিছু আমি তো দেখাতে পারবো না, খুব বেশি বলতে পারছি না। তো আমি বেশ কয়েক বছর আগের কথা, আমি পুজোর সময় যাচ্ছিলাম হায়দ্রাবাদ। আমি আমার মিসেস আমার ছেলে, আমার টিকিট ছিল, তো টিকিট ভাইজাগ অব্দি টিকিট ছিল, ভাইজাগ থেকে আমার হায়দ্রাবাদ টিকিট ছিল। আগের দিন সন্ধ্যাবেলায় দেখলাম ভাইজাগ থেকে হায়দ্রাবাদ যাওয়ার টিকিট আমার কনফার্ম হয়নি। আমি তো খুব মুশকিলে পড়লাম, কোথায় থাকবো। নেটে সার্চ করলাম যে কোথাও কোনো হোটেল নেই, সপ্তমীর দিন প্রচন্ড রাশ, কোথাও খুঁজে কোথায় থাকবো, স্টেশনে তো থাকতে পারি না বউ ছেড়ে নিয়ে। খুঁজে 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 একটি রোটারিয়ানের নাম পেলাম, রোটারিয়ান বানসার, উনি বিশাখাপত্তনমে থাকেন। তো কোনো রকমে কন্ট্যাক্ট করলাম যে রোটারিয়ান বানসার, আমি এখন রোটারিয়ান পুরীন চৌধুরী বলছি। Since I don't know you and you don't know me, but I take this opportunity to request you to help me with giving a room to me and my family. আমি একা হলে প্ল্যাটফর্মে শুয়ে পড়তাম। So what do you come? And at 4 o'clock, I was going through some train and which reaches Vizag at 4 o'clock in the morning. So আমি গিয়ে বসে দেখছি চারটের সময় লোক দাঁড়িয়ে আছে, ভদ্রলোক বলে ইউ আর রোটারিয়ান ফ্রম বেঙ্গল। আমি ইয়েস আই এম ফ্রম বেঙ্গল। প্লিজ কাম উইথ মি। আমি তো গেলাম, আমি চিনি না কিছুই। এবার উনি গাড়িতে চাকরি নিয়ে যাচ্ছেন, শহর ছাড়িয়ে দূর পুরো নির্জন জায়গা। তখন আমাকে বেশ ভয় লাগছে, এটা কোথায় নিয়ে যাচ্ছে, কার পাল্লায় পড়লাম আমি এখন। তখন আমি বললাম দাদা, হিন্দিতে বললাম আমাকে থোড়া ডক্টর দিচ্ছে, আমি রাস্তা में रुक जाएगा तो आई डोंट नो यू। তো আইয়ে না করে একটা নিয়ে গেল একটা জায়গা, একটা সুন্দর বাংলো। আমি হয়তো ভাবলাম যে চেকিং টাইম হয়নি, হয়তো সেখানে হোটেলে হয়তো এনে রাখবে। তখন বানসার ফোন করে বললেন যে মিস্টার চৌধুরী, তো আপনি পৌঁছে গেছেন? তো ইয়েস, উনি ইংরেজিতে বলছিলেন। তো আমি বললাম আমাকে প্লিজ হোটেলটা বলবেন, কোন হোটেলে রেখে মানে কোথায় এসে। বললাম দিস ইজ দ্য রুম ফর ইউ, দিস ইজ মাই বাংলো, আই এম লিভিং ইউ ফর 2 days বিকজ ইন পূজা টাইম দেয়ার ইজ নো হোটেল ইন ফর মি। মিস্টার বানসার, ইউ ডোন্ট নো মি, ইভেন ইউ ডোন্ট নো দ্যাট আই এম a Rotarian. Or you said that you are a Rotarian, that is a lie. And this is Rotarian. কেউ ছেড়ে না আমাকে, কোথাও ছেড়ে না আমাকে, উনি রুম দিয়ে গেলেন, ওনার বাংলোটা ছেড়ে দিলেন। আমি বললাম যে ইভিন আমি ওনার ওয়ার্ড্রপটা পর্যন্ত খোলাই, দ্যাট ইজ অলসো নট লকড। দিস ইজ দ্য রোটারি। তো আমরা যখন আজকে চিন্তা করবো যে রোটারি মেম্বারশিপ নিয়ে, আমার দুটো পার্ট ছিল, একটা হচ্ছে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট স্ট্যাটিস্টিক্স এন্ড দ্য গ্রাউন্ড রিয়ালিটি। It is the ground reality. মানে যেখানে যায় আমার কাজ হবে। আমাদের কম্পিটিশন যদি করি 2018-19 এ 3041 মেম্বার, 2019-20 তে 3046, 2020-21 এ 3269, 2021-22 এ 3568, 2022-23 এ 3604। নেক্সট আমরা যদি 1 জুলাই 2022 এই বছর দেখি, আমাদের মেম্বার ছিল 3604। 1 আগস্ট স্ট্যাটিস্টিক্স দেখি আমাদের মেম্বার আছে 3659। So in this 1 month we have growth by 55, that is 1.53% in the world. So we are very much hopeful that in the first month so we have growth in 1.53%. So we hope that we will grow by minimum 20% in this district. And we assure you with that Kushanamada, the district led by Kushanamada will reach our goal. Next slide, please. This seminar is today is for clubs of zone 1 to 4. So there are 25 clubs in this zone. In this in zone 1 to 4, there are 25 clubs. In 1st July 21, which is 709, 1st July 22, this is 729, and we have increased these zones 79, but members left 59. So net growth is 20. So members of this club or president of this club, please remember that you have to grow membership by more on this zone 1 to 4. Next slide, please. So I think next slide, এত সময় বলা যায় একটু বলে নাই বেশি কিছু করব না আমার যেহেতু ডিসকাশনের সময় নেই তাই তো সত্যি সব আমি জাস্ট আই গো থ্রু দ্য স্লাইডস অনলি আমরা যদি দুটো পার্ট যদি চিন্তা করি যে মেম্বার আমরা বাড়াচ্ছি আমি বাংলায় বলছি কিনা আমি যেহেতু সবাই বাংলায় এবং আমরা সবাই এখানে আজকে বিশেষ দিন বলে আমি বিশেষ করে বাংলায় বলছি যে দুটো পার্ট আছে রোটারিতে জয়েন করার জন্য একটা হচ্ছে রোটারি মেম্বার হ্যালো রোটারি মেম্বার কেন আসবে কেন থাকবে এবং রোটারি মেম্বার কেন ছাড়বে এই দুটোকে আমাদের মাথায় রাখতে হবে যে why people join Rotary and what are the things that make them join Rotary to get social recognition, to be a part of worldwide and diverse group of network, to get opportunity for doing service for the mankind, have a strong passion to help others, to feel more connected in the community, meet like-minded people, to get in touch with a great bunch of people from all walks of life, to find a safe place with a common purpose to make people and community better. Next slide. That there is 20 things that what this is more important why people join Rotary. Friendship, business development, personal growth and development, leadership development, citizenship in the community, continuing education, fun, public speaking, citizenship in the world, assistance when traveling, which I just told you then, entertainment, development of social skills, family program, vocational skills, development of ethics, cultural awareness, prestige, nice people, absence of an official creed, the opportunity to serve. These are the areas why people want to join Rotary. Next slide, please. Rotary gives an opportunity election. Next. In a sense, at least why members যখন জয়েন করছে ক্লাবে যখন হয় একটা তার নতুন একটা এনভায়রনমেন্টে যখন আসে তখন ন্যাচারালি দেখা যায় যে একটা অলরেডি একটা পুরনো মেম্বারশিপের আছেন তারা তাদেরকে অলরেডি তারা ক্লাবটাকে কন্ট্রোল করছে কারণ নতুন মেম্বার আসেন তাদেরকে যেতে হবে মনে রাখতে হবে in a sense members are partial owner of the club in the way the shareholders of the corporate every member even he is inducted today he is a partial shareholder of the member in the club members must be given a role that they can take ownership of this feeling should be in the membership and this BYOP bring your own project approach gives the new members immediate ownership of something important yes and আমরা যে রোটারিতে আসি কেন শুধু ফান ফেলোশিপ কিছু আমাদের স্কিল ডেভেলপমেন্ট হয় যে আমি জয়েন করেছি রোটারি মুভমেন্টে ইন দ্য ইয়ার 1985 so this is my 37 years I am in attached to the Rotary family so what skill I have developed that is a punctuality skill I know the time will start organizing meeting and projects organizing skill এগুলো আছে এই যে স্কিলগুলো এগুলো কিন্তু আমার প্রফেশনাল লাইফে আমাকে প্রচুর হেল্প করেছে communication skill this is a very important thing documentation skill when you are presenting reports to districts and any other places budgeting skills you are budgeting some things when district seminar করতে হবে conference করতে হবে club meeting করতে হবে implementation of program যখন একটা প্রজেক্ট প্রয়োগ হলো সেটাকে টাইম টু টাইম মনিটর করে ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করা report writing skill monitoring skill and most important is public speaking skill next Rotary strength lies in the sincerity of purpose যেটা বলছিলাম নেক্সট এবার হচ্ছে কেন রোটারি লোকে ছেড়ে দিয়েছে কেন ছাড়ছে কারণ এটা বুঝতে হবে যে প্রথমে পেছনে যেতে হবে যে কেন আমরা রোটারি মেম্বারটা ছেড়ে দিয়েছি আনমেট এক্সপেকটেশন লোকে যখন রোটারি মেম্বার হচ্ছে তখন কিছু এক্সপেকটেশন নিয়ে আসছে সেটা ক্লাবের কাছে এই এক্সপেকটেশনটা ফুলফিলমেন্ট হচ্ছে আনমেট এক্সপেকটেশন then have a feel that decision makers of the club often weigh their ideas feel underweight যখন নতুন মেম্বার আসছে কোনো সাজেশন দিচ্ছে কিন্তু তাদের সাজেশনটা ওয়েট হয়ে যাচ্ছে, তখন মনে হচ্ছে যে না আমার এখানে কোনো বক্তব্য নেই, আমাকে কোনো ভ্যালু নেই, থাকার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই। নো সিগনিফিকেন্ট ক্লাব প্রজেক্টস, ক্লাব আছে কিন্তু কোনো প্রজেক্টস নেই, শুধু আসতে যাচ্ছে মিটিং হচ্ছে। হাই মনিটারি ইনভলভমেন্ট, অনেক সময় দেখা যায় প্রচুর মনিটারি ইনভলভমেন্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে। এই রোটারিতে প্রচুর স্ট্যাটাস অফ লোক আছে, কারণ অনেকে হাই আর্নিং মেম্বার্স আছে, লো আর্নিং মেম্বার্স আছে, কিন্তু অনেক সময় দেখা যায় অনেক ক্লাব আছে শুধু হাই আর্নিং মেম্বার্সদের কথাই চিন্তা করে। রেস্ট্রিক্টেড ইনভলভমেন্ট ইন ক্লাব, অনেক ক্লাবে আছে একটা স্কুল টাইপের ইনভলভমেন্ট হয়, যেটা যেমন স্কুলে যাবে এই করোনা ওই করোনা ওই করোনা এই করোনা, এরকম রেস্ট্রিক্টেড টাইপের। দিস ইজ এ, আপনারা মনে রাখতে হবে, দিস ইজ এ ক্লাব, দিস ইজ এ ক্লাব, দিস ইজ নট আ স্কুল অর ইউনিভার্সিটি অর কলেজ। তো এখানে একটা ফেলোশিপ আছে, আমাদের প্রজেক্টস আছে, সার্ভিস আছে, কিন্তু একটা ক্লাব। হাই ইগো প্রেসিডেন্ট অর মেম্বার্স, অনেক সময় দেখা যায় প্রেসিডেন্টটা খুব হাই ইগো, কারো কথাই শুনছেন না, কোনোটাই তার মনে হয় ইগো। নো অপরচুনিটি টু শেয়ার পার্সোনাল opinions. Club is controlled by a group of people. দেখা যাচ্ছে যে যেই বোর্ড মেম্বার হোক, যেই লোক কিন্তু ক্লাব 3 জন 4 জন মিলে চালাচ্ছে। No opportunity to be decision making process and inclusion of members of bad reputation. অনেক সময় হয় দেখি যে আমাদের ক্লাবে হয় যে ব্যাড রেপুটেশনের মেম্বার যদি থাকে তখন তারা অনেক দেশ সেখান থেকে চলে যেতে পারে। কিছুদিন আগে বোলপুর শান্তিনের মেম্বাররা তো মনে রাখতে পারবেন না, আমাদের ক্লাবে একটি ফেক মেম্বার হয়েছিল বোলপুর শান্তিনের, বেশ কয়েক বছর আগে, যে লোকটি পরে ধরা পড়ে সিবিআই হাতে বোধহয়। তো তারপরে ন্যাচারালি এরকম যদি কিছু তাদের ব্যাড রেপুটেশন আছে তাদের যদি হয়, তাহলে অনেক মেম্বারই চাইবে না যে সেই লোকের সঙ্গে একসঙ্গে থাকতে। নেক্সট প্লিজ, এটা বলি নেক্সট। So, আমি শেষ করছি এটা বলে, to focus on what we can do is the most powerful catalyst for growth. Follow the rules, principles and ethics of Rotary. যখন আমরা রোটারিতে আসি, we must follow the rules and ethics of Rotary. আমাদের মানতেই হবে যেটা আমাদের রোটারি যেটা একটা স্ট্রাকচার অর্গানাইজেশন 107 বছর ধরে সো ভায়াবল, সো এখনো বলতে এতটা আছে, তো সেটা আমাদের মানতে হবে। Follow the 4 tests and objects of Rotary properly. আমরা ক্লাবের সব অনেক মিটিং ক্লাবই করে যে 4 tests and objects of Rotary, but we do not follow that. Inclusion of good quality members, that is the most important. যে ভালো গুড কোয়ালিটি মেম্বার যদি আসে, আগে ঘোষণা করে অশোকদার প্রদীপদার মতো চার্টার্ড অ্যাকাউন্টেন্ট, অশোকদার মতো ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, ঘোষণার মতো ফেমাস একজন চার্টার্ড অ্যাকাউন্টেন্ট, একজন ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, একজন ডাক্তার, এরা হচ্ছে মোস্ট সমাজে সবচেয়ে এখন আজকে রেপুটেড। এরকম মেম্বারদের সঙ্গে একটা অ্যাসোসিয়েশন করার একটা এরকম থাকলে অনেক মেম্বার আসবে, হ্যাঁ ডাক্তার ঘোষণাও পুরীতে ঢাকাই পাওয়া যায়, এরকম সময় গেলে কমেন্ট করে দেখা করতে হবে, ওনাকে ক্লাবে গেলে আমি সবসময় পাবো। More participation of Rotary members in all Rotary events, making an easy environment for members of economical background and all walks of life. তো আমি আর বিশেষ কিছু বলবো না, আজকে অলরেডি আমি টাইম ক্রস করে ফেলেছি। তো আমি আশা করব আজকে যারা এসেছেন যারা সবাই একটু এনজয় করবেন। উইশ ইউ আ গ্রেট ডে অ্যাহেড। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, TMC. Anyway, we are not doing justice to the speakers as well. We know. Next speaker is immediate past district membership chair, Rotary. Only you are interested in give you time 7 minutes if possible.
I will try to do justice. Let's see. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I was supposed to speak on how to include a new member. So before we think of including a new member, the first question that comes on our mind is why? Already it was replied by Twin and Pudita. So I am, next slide please. So I am skipping this. Why? Next. Next question is who should bring new members? Yeah. Everyone is responsible. Each and every club member is responsible, equally responsible to bring new members. But the fact is, if we go to the data, we found only 50% members of a club or a district used to sponsor a new member. Rest 85% never sponsored a new member. This is a big question mark. Even our RI president last year secretary appeal for each one being one. That year, last year also, we have increased a bit, but that is 18% only. So we should request those members who have never sponsored a new member, we should request them to appeal or ask what Pradipdar said. আমরা কখনো জিজ্ঞেসই করি না, আমরা রোটারি প্ল্যাটফর্মটাকে আমরা মেম্বার হই, আমাকে কেউ না কেউ মেম্বার করেছে, কিন্তু আমি কিন্তু কাউকে বলি না যে তুমি মেম্বার হও। কেন? আমরা কি সত্যি খুব বাজে অর্গানাইজেশন আছি, না খুব ভালো অর্গানাইজেশন আছি? এত ভালো অর্গানাইজেশন আছে যে কাউকে আনতে চাইছি না। এখানে দুটো প্রশ্ন আসছে। সো ক্লাব প্রেসিডেন্ট এখানে কতজন আছেন আমি জানি না, সেক্রেটারি বা বোর্ড মেম্বার, আমি প্রত্যেককে রিকোয়েস্ট করব যে তাদের ক্লাবে গিয়ে প্রত্যেক মেম্বারকে রিকোয়েস্ট করা যে each one should bring new members, is because it's everyone's responsibility. Next slide. How to include a new member, sorry, how to include a new member, or we can say how to induct a new member. Next, to induct a new member, we should follow 6 I's. কে বলতে পারবে 6 I's কি? 6টা I একটা। নেক্সট, টাইম শর্ট, কিন্তু আমি মানে ওয়েট করতে পারবো না, আমাকেই বলতে হবে লাস্টে মনে হচ্ছে, মানে এখন থেকে এখন ওকে। তো ফার্স্ট হচ্ছে আইডেন্টিফাই। Anyway, I have to go through my own system because time is very short. So we should identify business and professional members of our community who are qualified to join Rotary Club. The first point is identify. Next. The next point. Next. Introduce. Once you identify, we should introduce that new member. Prospective members should be introduced to Rotary history, ideas and services and leadership opportunities in Rotary. They should be informed about the club projects before joining. Is more likely to become more involved and remain active. So this is the second point, introduce. Third point, invite, the most important. We now request or invite the prospective member to become a club member with a personal visit from both the proposer and a member of membership committee. এতক্ষণ প্রপোজাল বলছিল, এবার কিন্তু তার সঙ্গে আরেকজন অ্যাড হলো মেম্বারশিপ কমিটি একজন মেম্বার, তখন সে আরো ইনফর্ম এবং আরো ইনভাইটেড ফিল করবে, এবং সেই মেম্বারশিপ কমিটি থেকে যখন আরেকজন যাচ্ছে তখন সে মনে হবে হ্যাঁ এই ক্লাব আমাকে চাইছে, সে আরো ফ্রি হবে। তারপরে ইনভাইট করার পর তাকে বোর্ডে প্রপোজালটা যাবে, বোর্ডে গিয়ে প্রপোজালটা যাওয়ার পর বোর্ডে অ্যাপ্রুভ হবে, বোর্ডে অ্যাপ্রুভ হওয়ার পর আমি কিন্তু ফার্স্ট যাচ্ছি উপায় নেই, বোর্ডে অ্যাপ্রুভ হওয়ার পর সেটা মেম্বারশিপ কমিটিকে জানানো হবে যে দিস মেম্বার উই আর রেডি টু টেক টু ক্লাব, ইনভাইট টু ক্লাব এন্ড বিকাম আ মেম্বার। তখন একটা প্রি ইন্ডাকশন টক হবে, সেই প্রি ইন্ডাকশন টক হওয়ার পর তাকে নেক্সট আমরা এবার আইতে যাচ্ছি। নেক্সট, induct. New members should be welcomed in a dignified and meaningful way. Invite family members to attend the induction ceremony. During the ceremony, ask new members to talk briefly about themselves, their families. So the new member induction should be held ceremoniously. Next, inform and orient. এরপর তাকে ওরিয়েন্টেশন করা হবে, তাকে ইনফর্ম করা হবে ক্লাবের সম্বন্ধে, রোটি সম্বন্ধে, রোটি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল সম্বন্ধে, রোটি ফাউন্ডেশন সম্বন্ধে। নেক্সট, কেন? বিকজ ইনফর্ম রোটিয়ান ইজ আ ইনভলভ রোটিয়ান। এরপর তাকে ইনভলভ করা হচ্ছে। So ensure that all club members are involved in club projects, committees, activities, fundraising projects, and board meetings and club meetings. So these are the 6 I's যেটা ফলো করতে হবে প্রত্যেকটা ক্লাবকে নতুন মেম্বারকে নিয়ে আসার জন্য। ইন্ডাকশনটা এটা হয়ে গেল একটা পার্ট, ইন্ডাকশন করা হলো। নেক্সট,
এক মিনিট টেক্সটটা নেব, কারণ এরপর সবথেকে ইম্পর্টেন্ট পয়েন্টটা হচ্ছে সেটা হচ্ছে হাউ টু অ্যাড আ নিউ মেম্বার। আমরা জানি আমাদের নতুন মেম্বারকে অ্যাড করার ইনভাইট করার পর roti.org তে ক্লাস প্রেসিডেন্ট কি স্টাফ সেক্রেটারিকে তাকে আপডেট করতে হয় হাউ টু অ্যাড। সে কিরকম ভাবে অ্যাড করতে হবে, আপনি নাম্বার 1 পয়েন্টটা দেখুন, যখনই roti.org তে যাবেন আপনারা, এই 1 নম্বর পয়েন্টটা, তখনই আপনি ক্লাব অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন পাবেন। প্রথমে ম্যানেজে ক্লিক করলে আপনি ক্লাব অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন পাবেন। ক্লাব অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনে ক্লিক করলে আপনি আরেকটা পেজ খুলে আসবে, সেখানে পাবেন অ্যাড এডিট রিমুভ মেম্বার। তারপরে সেটা ক্লিক করলে আপনি পাবেন ক্লিক অন অ্যাড মেম্বার। সেটা যখন ক্লিক করবেন তখন আরেকটা পেজ খুলে আসবে, সেখানে পাবেন ক্লিক কন্টিনিউ ইওর এডিটিং সামওয়ান হু ইজ নট ইন roti database। দুটো পেজ পাবেন, একটা দেখবেন অলরেডি ইজ আ মেম্বার, আর একটা সাইডে পেজ খুলে আসবে, সেখানে দেখাবে যে নিউ মেম্বার। তো যদি অলরেডি মেম্বার, তার আইডিটা পুট করলে অটোমেটিকলি সেখানে সাবমিট করলে তার মেম্বারশিপ চলে আসবে। আর যদি নতুন মেম্বার হয় তখন তার ডেটাবেসে নাম, ডেট অফ বার্থ, মোবাইল নাম্বার, ইমেল আইডি আপডেট করে আপডেট মার্ক করবে, সেভ এন্ড কন্টিনিউ করলে অটোমেটিক হয়ে যাবে। এবং যে লাস্ট যেটা আছে সেটা হচ্ছে 6 নম্বর পেজ, সেখানে আপনি গিয়ে অ্যাড মেম্বার এন্ড আপডেট কন্টাক্ট, মোটামুটি এটা করলেই আপনার মেম্বার ইন্ডাকশন থেকে মেম্বারের roti ডাটাবেসে আপডেট করা পর্যন্ত আপনার কাজ শেষ হলো। এই পুরো প্রসেসটা আপনাদেরকে ফলো করতে হবে। So hope I am clear about the subject that is given to me. Thank you for your patient hearing. Thank you.
So, with your permission, we have sacrificed the tea and of course the dignitaries will keep the served in front of the dignitaries. And we are going to the swiftly to the session 2. We do have 5 sessions, 5 presentation in this session, including one interactive session. And as you have permitted me, every time, then for every speaker, we are reducing 3 minutes time for the presentation. And we start with, there is Ashok Agarwal, we were having 15 minutes time, and that would be cut off. So extension by internal and external growth in the virgin areas and their challenges by Pradip Ashok. Sir. Thank you, Sir. I don't really have to cut my time because all the speakers, including Kushana and Pradeep and Tui, have practically covered whatever I wanted. I'll just make a gist so that it becomes easier to collate all the things they have spoken and make it. I don't have any slide. There is a doctor who uses 64 slides or 32 slides. I don't have a slide. So you know by now that our membership has stalled in 1995, around 1995, and it is sliding down. It's sliding down. Today it's 1.16 million. We are trying to give it a little respective figure by including the other actors as members. But the basic fact remains that membership is actually declining. Kushanaba has already mentioned that a lot of past presidents have tried their best in different ways to promote membership growth. But that has not been really successful for the long run. Although in the short term, we have seen some spark in the membership, but that has gone down once again. Last year,
Our immediate past president Shekhar Mehta wanted the membership to go up to 1.3 million. That was his target. But that hasn't happened. Although the membership in this particular area, that means our country, along with Bangladesh, Nepal, that has shown significant growth in numbers. Again, I come back to what Krishna said, that members can be of two types. One is a member who is a Rotarian. I think Pradeep mentioned that. The other one is a member in name only, whom we call rhinos. If you go to any club today, you will be very happy to see even if there are 1/3 of the total number of members present in a weekly meeting. So that is the picture. If you are seeing about 100 persons, there are at least 25 people who are more interested in having a cup of tea rather than listening to us. So if we tell the people that we shall start at 10 o'clock, we start at 11. We are supposed to end at 1, we end up ending the whole session at 3 o'clock. So that speaks volumes about ourselves. We don't adhere to time, which is a basic principle of any good society. So how do we expect our members to come? Everyone wants to get attached with a good organization. Are we reflecting that? We are not. Why can't we stick to our time schedule? It is mentioned a number of times that you please speak for 10 minutes. Why can't we do that? Why can't we prepare that? Why can't we practice that in our home and see that we are completing the whole task within 10 minutes? Here you are asking for extra time. Why? Again, that doesn't show very good of the society we live in. The numbers theory is something which is very, very questionable. Recently, I happened to be one of the pets of our neighboring district 350, where the governor-elect told me that nearly 30% of the clubs are actually in names and numbers only. They are there for making the right kind of votes when the voting season comes. They have no other use. Same is the picture in Bangladesh. These are very, very sad stories. We are promoting sometimes the people of questionable integrity in the Rotary. So it doesn't bode well for Rotary. Rotary is supposed to be a club and an organization where people of high ethical and moral standards should be there. But we don't give a damn. We are more concerned about how our path can become smooth rather than how Rotary can become a better organization. So if you do not follow that, how do we expect these membership seminars are not going to be worth its paper? It's useless unless we try to rectify ourselves. We have no right to tell others to bring in members. Why should I go into Rotary? If I find that there is a man who has a very, very questionable nature in the Rotary Club and he is being promoted by the higher ups, why should I go into that organization? Just tell me that. I'm being very, very harsh. I'm being very, very at the same time honest. I'm not mixing things just to smoothen the things out. I have been looking at the real core problems of Rotary for a very long time. And I realized that unless and until earlier people used to come into Rotary because they found that this is an organization where a man of substance can go and make a change in the society. But today it's all words. How many of us have really tried to do a meaningful, impact-making, a sustainable project in the club or in the district? And yet we give out these slogans, make it bold, make it big, make it impact-making.
Those are slogans, useless slogans. We have to change ourselves. So thank you very much, friends. These are challenges. Unless and until we bring in new members, new blood, Rotary will wither and die. Like many organizations in the past and many organizations also of the future. But if you really want to survive, then we have to ask questions to ourselves and see whether we can change ourselves. Thank you very much.
A big thank you, Ashok, the punctual man of Boku. So it's a hard introspection indeed. So you opened up that challenge to the future leaders to come, to ponder into the future of the Rotary through this introspection, what you pointed out. So retention of members, our very own Shubhita, District Secretary Shubhita, you are having 10 minutes time, cut down 3 minutes, 7 minutes.
Is there additional?
Oh, thank you.
Let us start. Your quote that you should set goal beyond your reach, so you always have something to live for. Next. Friend, from the morning discussion is retention. Something says by Chief Guest Pradeep, some says by Rohim and others. Yes, retention now important. Sorry, এখন কি চাটা চলবে? Whether then we can go for a tea break and then we can start again. So it is not here the meeting and tea continuously in the same time.
Please be seated. We would be served at your chair. Please be seated. Please be seated.
Siddhartha, it is better you stop for the 10 minutes so that they can take their tea and then later on we can start again.
Okay.
So it is better 10 minutes break. All the friends comfortably you take your tea, then we will start.
Seven minutes.
Hello friends, 3 minutes left for tea break to finish. 3 minutes left for tea break to finish.
Please.